From the East and the West, you've heard others, but now you've tuned into the best. This is a Prime Wave Media production.
What's up, world? It's the one and only Pop DDIC, the Primetime Capper, and it is time for the premier sports betting show, the PrimeTimeAngles Live on IG. And boy, oh boy, it was a good day yesterday. But the only thing that spoiled yesterday was USC not being able to play last night, because that wound up being our client premium. But other than that, we did go 3-0 yesterday. Was able to get home the over 20 in the Washington football game. Also was able to get the under 52 in the Bucks-Vikings game, and also got the +7 on Penn State yesterday in that cover against Michigan. So there it is, 3-0 to end the week, even though we were looking for that sweep because USC was going to win that game last night as well too. But hey, man, at the end of the day, it is what it is. And you know what? It's all about today. It's a new week, new money. Man, it's time to get it. That's all I can say. NBA, about a week away. I got a preview. I got some odds for you guys in the NBA as well today. Also, we got college basketball today as well too. Got a bets list of 8 games for you guys as well. And then also Monday Night Football bets. And then we're going to end the show with the Parx primetime bets and late pick 4 today as well. So you guys just buckle in, get ready to get some good angles, and time to go ahead and cash some tickets today. Let's make some money. Let's start the week off right. All right. So here we are. Up first, we got this. We got the NBA division odds, and that's going to be the Southeast is going to be first today. Miami Heat. Miami didn't add much this offseason from what it looks like. But they still have Jimmy Butler, who's now pretty much a marquee top 5, maybe top 3 player in the NBA now. Then you have Tyler Hero, the great shooter. And then you also have Duncan Robinson, who's another great shooter as well, too. And pretty much these guys all can go ahead and, change the outcome of games and everything like that. Then you got Kendrick Nunn, who's going to be coming back fully healthy. He would have gave the Lakers fits if he would have been much more healthier in that series. And then you also have Bam. And I think Bam is going to have a breakout season this year. And he's going to be a guy that's going to be turned into a very good asset for the Miami Heat. You can see a Jordan Pippen type scenario going on with Butler and Bam in a sense. So, pretty much I'm not saying that they're Jordan and Pippen, but I'm just saying that they're lengthy, and the way that they compete is damn near the same exact way. So pretty much be on the lookout for the Heat, man. That's all I can say. The Heat aren't going anywhere. I know that they're still handing the division to the Nets and to the Bucks and all that good stuff, but I still say that the Heat have a golden opportunity because why? They have a coach that's been to 5 finals in the last decade, okay? And pretty much we all know that LeBron got him to the first 4 of them. But still, at the end of the day, he still got to this 5th one without LeBron. So, hey, Eric Spoelstra's coaching is superb compared to about 60 to 70% of the coaches in the NBA right now. So I do like the Heat with the -300. I think this number will come down a little bit because I think people are going to try to get excited and put some money on the Hawks as well, because the Hawks are going to be very improved. John Collins now has help over there in the interior when it comes to rebounding and everything like that with Oni and Ekwe. And then pretty much they did add Rajon Rondo for veteran experience off the bench and everything. But I'm just saying like this, if the Hawks wind up not starting off very well, Rondo will probably be getting, traded or move to a team that's a playoff team. He wants to help this team get to the playoffs. He's not here to just be a teacher or anything of that nature. But I think that the dollars were a bit too much for the Lakers, which I don't blame them on. I know a lot of people loved what Rondo did, but that's what veterans are supposed to do, okay? It's not that he wasn't anything special that Rondo did that any other veteran couldn't do. He just had he had a revenge tour attitude as well, and it worked out for us, and we moved forward, and the Lakers pretty much reaped the benefits of having Rondo, and then they also still were a good team without Rondo when he was hurt most of the time. So pretty much the Hawks 6-1 is a good number. I think it should be a little bit more than this, about 8-1, 9-1, but the Hawks do have a good opportunity to win this this division title. And then you have the 12-1 Hornets. This one, it would be a shocker if they even come near the division title, but I think that this team could possibly sneak in as a 8th seed right now with the excitement of LaMelo Ball, because there's already a buzz going on in Buzz City as we speak. So pretty much 12-1 on the Hornets. This is a nice number, but I think they're exactly on the money. They could have made it a little bit more, because this team probably doesn't win the division, but they can sneak into the playoffs, maybe. And then we have the Magic, a team that's always helter-skelter. They're always a question mark. And if they can get everybody to just believe in what they got going on this season, they're probably the most athletic team in the Southeast. And well coached by Steve Clifford as well, too. I think the 12-1 number is a good number on Orlando this year, and I think Orlando probably does present the best chance of a team outside of the Heat actually winning the division. I know it sounds crazy right now, but this team did win the division a few years back when this was the worst division in basketball as well, too. And they did a damn good job of doing it at the end of that run as well, too, for that season. And, you know, they always come in and they're always going to be they're always going to be a team that's overlooked. You know what I mean? The Orlando Magic were very, very popular in the early 90s and everything like that, when they had Shaquille O'Neal, Penny Hardaway, all that good stuff. But, you know, ever since that point, Orlando has really been irrelevant. They did have a time when they had Howard and everybody was kind of excited about what they had then. But now, you know, pretty much people were just using Orlando more as a just like OKC. It's like a trade post. You know what I mean? You come there and you're moving somewhere else within 18 months or so if you're not seen as a star player with that team. So Magic 12-1, I do like this number right here. I think it does work out. And I think the Wizards are right where they need to be. No John Wall. Bradley Beal is going to have to adjust to life without John Wall, but he's already done that as well, too. You got a young team that has a lot of spirit to it. They'll be a team that winds up giving you great covers on the road when you don't expect it, okay? But other than that, this team is going to be going through it, in my opinion. So there it is. Those are the division odds for the Southeast, and we move forward to the Southwest. And as you guys can see, they showing the Mavs a lot of love with the -190. That's the Luka love right there, KP love, all that good stuff. But you know what? Porzingis got to be healthy, man. That's an overhype to me with Porzingis. I think that the other players are the ones helping, chipping in, making sure this team is moving forward and getting to where they want to get to. But, you know, they sleep on players like Dorian Finney, who's pretty damn good as well, too, who had some lights-out games as well. And, you know, they got some good things going on. The Mavs drafted well as well, too, this year. So this is understandable that they have them as the favorite to win the Southwest. But does that make them the best team in the Southwest? No, I don't think so. The best team in the Southwest is the Rockets. I'm telling you like this. If you can get James Harden, DeMarcus Cousins, and John Wall all to coexist, this is going to be danger in the NBA. And I know it sounds crazy right now, and I know they just keep talking about Harden wanting to leave, and he wants to go to Brooklyn, and he wants to go to Philadelphia, and he wants out, blah, 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 blah. But the thing is, though, once he plays a few games with Cousins and Wall, he's going to be like, well, this could be my best possibility at a championship. He has a true big three now. You know what I mean? This is almost like going back to when he had Russie and Harden in OKC. I mean, Russie and KD in OKC, but these guys are mature. These guys have been in the league for almost a decade as well too, and all these guys came out of college literally at the same time as well too. They all were a part of almost the same groups of players that came out. And DeMarcus Boogie Cousins is ready to set revenge on the NBA this year. Now he has a big man who's versatile as well, and then he got John Wall, who still, if he still has a remnant of any of his speed, can still be a guy that can be an actual blur going up and down the court. So then the ball handling part doesn't have to be so much on Harden as well too, and Harden can be just a scorer. And I think this will work out very well for James Harden if he doesn't have to make all the decisions for the Rockets. But if he's fed up with being in Houston, he's fed up with being in Houston. But there's another player who was great that played for Houston and was fed up at a time, and he still stuck around, and they won 2 championships. That guy's name is Hakeem Olajuwon. So the Rockets plus 475 is the number to me. I say grab it now, because I'm going to tell you like this. When the season starts, they're going to boost this team up to the favorite in the division by the first 6 weeks of the year. I'm telling you, I promise you that. All right, we got the Pels plus 525. They're really in the right spot where they need to be. They're middling right now. You don't know what they're going to be. I think they're going to make a big trade this year as well too, to bring in more assets as well, to put around Zion and Brandon Ingram. Stop forgetting about Brandon Ingram. You know, we got to think about it in NBA Jam terms, in that they got 2 important players, and that's going to be Brandon Ingram and Zion Williamson. Everybody else can be moved, okay? And I really do think the Pels wind up with a pretty good record this season. They can probably sneak in as a 7th or 8th seed. We'll see how it goes, but right now, plus 525, that's a good number, but I don't see them winning this division at all. Then you got the Grizzlies, who could be your outside wild card, question mark team here, because Ja Morant, Jaren Jackson are making up for one of the best younger backcourts in the NBA right now. Ja Morant was absolutely incredible. He's really light years above, being a rookie, things of that nature. He seemed like he was a 3-4 year vet, but he did make rookie mistakes as well too. I did see that, but most of his game is pretty good. And the only person I can compare him to, and with that much impact that early, is Derrick Rose. You know what I mean? Derrick Rose was the same exact way, leaping and bounding and doing all types of crazy stuff and just being damn good. But we know that Derrick Rose was a different animal, much stronger as well too. But I'm just saying the comparisons are very close with these two, and we'll see how it goes. But Grizzlies aren't as bad as they look, and this was a team that could have snuck in as the AC last year as well too, and gave us some great games, some great moments, and it is what it is. So I do like the Grizzlies 14-1. That's a good number, and there it is. And then the Spurs, of all teams, the Spurs always got a chance because they got Greg Popovich coaching them. But you know what? Tim Duncan's not walking through that door. Manu Ginobili's not walking through that door. Tony Parker's not walking through that door. All right, so it's a new day in San Antonio as well too. So if DeMar DeRozan can step it up, have a big season, LaMarcus Aldridge can actually get back to being his all-star self somewhat, the Spurs do have an opportunity to make the playoffs, and they could be sneaky here and actually sneak off with this division as well too. Regardless of anything, this division is wide open in my opinion. I know there's a lot of stars and everything in the division. There's a lot of people to get excited about, but at the end of the day, when it comes down to coaching, we all know who has the coach, and that's the Spurs, okay? So pretty much that's the Southwest for you right there. Pretty good odds here, a little bit better than the Southeast. And tomorrow when we get into it, we'll go ahead and we'll break down the Pacific and the Northwest tomorrow. So that should be a lot of fun as well too, and I look forward to that one as well. But let's move on to some money, okay? And that's going to be up first is going to be in the CBB Bets list. And there we go, the CBB Bets list for today. And here it is. If you guys want to parlay it, just to have a lotto ticket or something like that, is 284-1. All right, so we're taking a plus 5.5 on Morehead State, and all these games start in the afternoon, so you don't have to worry about these games starting like in the next 15 minutes. Then you got Radford minus 4.5 as well today too. That's a strong play to me. William and Mary, this was a toss-up on who to take, but this is an old-school colonial matchup. And all my old heads who know college basketball, been watching college basketball for a long time, know that William and Mary is still in the colonial while, George Washington moved on. Also, another school that moved on who was a part of that group was George Mason. Virginia Commonwealth as well too is another team that moved on. Their top teams literally all moved to the A10. So I'm just over there throwing out some history to you guys as well too. Richmond, you know what I mean. So pretty much William & Mary is very familiar with George Washington. That's why the line looks like this, and that's why I think I really do like this a lot as well too. Plus 5.5 William & Mary. I miss some old days, man, when they had Old Dominion, all those schools in there, and it was a heavy, really good conference, the Colonial, man. But time goes on, time moves on. Then you got Ole Miss playing against Central Arkansas today. That's going to be a battle of, pretty much a Power 5 school going against a lower tier small school in Central Arkansas. Central Arkansas has been a big dog in about their last 4 or 5 games against all Power 5 schools. I think Ole Miss just picks up where everybody leaves off at. They're going to get themselves a nice, big, juicy win today. And then you got North, and they're at home, dude. It's really hard to beat them at that in that arena. They're so good in that arena. Then you got the plus 15.5 on Northern Arizona today. I like Northern Arizona to go ahead and cover spread. This is a much better spot for them than the Arizona game they were in last week. So I'm taking them with the plus 15.5 today as well. Then you got San Diego University money line coming off a bad loss to UCLA. But you know what? They competed early in that game, and I like the way that they competed. I think that they're going to take that motivation into today's game and go ahead and get themselves a big win here. Then we got the Colorado squad. Colorado going against Northern Colorado today. I think Colorado is good enough to go ahead and win this game by 15 or better, probably 20 or better. So that's why I'm taking them today. And let's see how this one shakes out as well. And then we have the UNLV money line plus 130. They're going against Pepperdine tonight. This is a toss-up game as well too. But I think that UNLV has played against much better coming into this game, and that's actually has prepared them to be, ready for, these big moments and everything like that. This is a team that's going to loom the danger in the Mountain West this year as well too. Just because the scheduling and the way that they looked against those teams, those are good games to look at on tape and make your improvements on. I saw nothing but improvements coming the last few games from UNLV as well too after such a sluggish start. So there it is. The CBB Bets list for today is 8 games in total. If you do want to parlay it, it's 284 to 1. But I just say single what you like. And if you parlay it, if we sweep the board, you get a big reward. But you could turn into a pick 5, a pick 6, a pick 4. You know what I mean? So pretty much do what you do. And let's just make some money, man. That's what it's all about. So we move forward and we have some Monday Night Football. It's a Monday night party. And then it's the Ravens and the Browns. The former Browns going against the new Browns. And the new Browns are plus 3 over under 46. This game is going to be in Cleveland tonight as well too. You got a Browns team that's only lost 1 game at home this year. Their record is 5-1. And then you have a Ravens team that's been good on the road as well too. They're 4-2. But the biggest thing though that comes out of this one, both Ravens and Browns have not done well against teams over 500 this season. The Browns have beat the Colts this year, and the Ravens have beat the Browns this year. So both teams have struggled a bit, but the Ravens have done a little bit better. The Ravens did beat the Colts as well too on the road. So pretty much you look at this one, that's why the Ravens are a big favorite here. But the Ravens have not been the same team this season at all. And the Browns are winners of their last 4 in a row since the bye as well too. They've really woken up since that Raider loss as well. So this is going to be a hell of a good game. I can't wait. It's going to be one of the biggest games for the Browns in the last 20 years since they came back as well too. And so pretty much there's a lot of pressure on the Browns tonight as well, but there's even more pressure on the Ravens tonight. The Ravens coming into this bad boy 7-5, and they got two teams that are nipping at the heels right now. The Raiders are 7-6, but the Raiders would stay ahead of them tonight too if they lose. So they really do want to step it up and solidify and jump the Raiders real quick, because this is a log jam where they're sitting at right now. So pretty much what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and take the over 46 because I expect scoring in this game today. This is not going to be like week 1. So just throw that game out, because that was a different time and a different place. You had a very confident Ravens team that knew exactly what to do that day, and you had a Browns team that still running into their own way. This is not like that anymore. The Browns since that point have went 9-2. Seriously. So pretty much they've been on the money. So the thing is, throw that game away. We are in Cleveland tonight, and they know what time it is, and they know what this game is for. Because if they win tonight, it gets them a game closer to the playoffs. And pretty much the playoffs are looking very, very very possible, looking like it's a sure thing, to be that honest with you, because right after this, the Browns get to be in New York for 2 weeks and play against the Giants and the Jets, and then finish the season against the Steelers. So pretty much the Ravens are in a spot right now where games are going to be a little hard for them as well too to end the season, and they're gonna have to really start tonight. So pretty much there's no sure things going on in this game. This is pretty much, to me, the game of the week. All right, so we got the over 46 for this one because I expect the game to go over. I got the Browns plus 2.5 first half, so hopefully we can go ahead and just have a Browns lead there in the first half as well, and that would be nice. And then we got the Browns over 3.5 team total first quarter. But you guys also know this: the Ravens are also over 3.5 team total first quarter. You guys can take them as well too. So either or. You know what I mean? I'm taking the Browns because they're at home, and I think that they're going to have their first drive actually end in points. But the Ravens look like, pretty much they can get their first drive to end in points as well, too. So it is what it is at the end of the day, and that's going to be our Ravens at Browns Monday Night Football bets. And once again, the over 46, the plus 2.5 Browns first half, and the Browns over 3.5 team total first quarter. Let's see how it shakes out. Let's see if we can make some money in this spot. And if you play them, great. If you fade them, great. What it's all about is cashing the damn ticket. So that's what we're going to do, and we move forward. All right, so here we are. Parx Primetime Bets late pick 4. Shot of the day is going to be a horse by the name of Monte Leon. I'm going to pair this horse with the 8-2-9. We can box this up for the exacta, trifecta, superfecta, 2-7-8-9. That's how it would be boxed. That's our shot of the day, Monte Leon. He is a 7-1 right now. Hopefully he can keep that number or go up. And then we have race 9, best value, Celtic Treasure. I like this horse a lot. We're going to pair this horse with the 1, 3, and 6. You guys can box it up 1, 2, 3, 6. Exacta, trifecta, superfecta. And then we have the nightcap with a horse by the name of Star Luck, the one horse. And then we're going to pair this horse with the 10, 6, and 5. You guys can go ahead and box it up 1, 5, 6, 10, and we'll go from there. And then that's going to be our 3 primetime bets for today. And this is the late pick 4, which is going to be the almighty all button in the first race for leg 1. And then in leg 2, we're going to have the 3 deep, 2, 7, 8 in this spot. And then also in this next race, we're going to go 1A. So pretty much if I say 1, it's going to be 1A as well too, because this is another eligible horse that's within the same combination. So if you see 1 and 1A, that means that when you put press on it, you got both horses. So either horse comes in, you win, okay? And then we got the 2 horses as well too, as you guys already know, who is the key horse. And then we're going to end it with what I feel is the best, will probably be my best overall bet of the day, and that's going to be the one horse, because this horse really is the classiest one in this field. And so hopefully everything works out for us. We can go ahead and cash out this $30 investment. It does look good to me if we are able to get a shot in leg one, okay? So there it is. That is the show for today. This is your boy, the one and only Pop DiBiase, the Primetime Capper. You guys can reach out to me today. We are starting the push now to start bringing in new clients and start bringing back old clients as well too for next year, so we can all be on point, so we can be ready to roll first day of the year and everything like that, because I'm writing my list and I'm pretty much making sure that I have all my people in there, and I'm trying to make sure that we have some control going on as well too. So I'll be hollering at you guys today. Recurring clients and then new clients, you guys can hit me up on the PTSI on IG, or you guys can hit me up on the Twitter at Pop DiBiase. I'll get to you right away, and we'll go ahead and get you situated, get you on the team moving forward. Remember, we have an early bird special. That means that we got one flat fee, and you'll be able to receive the whole 2021, and also you'll be getting the rest of this year as well too. So don't miss out on this, all right? This is some good money for you. This is a good moment for you. So there it is. Pretty much, once again, this is the premier sports betting show with the one and only Pop DiBiase, and this is the Primetime Angles Live on IG. I'll be back tomorrow with some more angles, and we'll be recording the NFL Bet Exchange as well too. So be ready, be on the lookout. Let's get this money. Bet with your head, not with your heart. And I am gone. Thank you for tuning into the Primetime Angles, the premier sports betting show, hosted by the one and only Pop DiBiase, the Primetime Capper. This is a Prime Wave Media production, and go ahead and press that subscribe button.
From the East and the West, you've heard others, but now you've tuned into the best. This is a Prime Wave Media production,